You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Sunday Watch. We're reaching you live from our studio here in Ikeja, Lagos. And this morning, we're looking at the boy child and the girl child. What are the challenges? I have Mrs. Kikelomo Usilo on board. You're welcome, ma. She is Assistant Director of Education, Lagos State. You're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Now, this your headgear is, well woven, well, knitted. Yes. I'll say kudos to Okpe. Yeah, for this, keep soaring and be more creative and put up, that light of ingenuity in, your work of hands. Okay, now we're looking at the boy child, the girl child challenges. In raising the boy child and the girl child, should there be differences in the home?
Thank you very much for the question. And like you rightly said, I also want to say thank you to Lagos Television for making me look beautiful. Yeah, for transforming me, because this was not how I came in. The boy child and the girl child. To start with, I would say to those who have discrepancies with the boy child or a girl child, they are ungrateful.
They are ungrateful. I will underline that, ingrate aspect.
Exactly.
And I want you to, explain in detail. But first, let's hear the foundation.
Like my name is Kikelomo. Kikelomo. There is no disparity. Omo is Omo. A boy or a child, a boy or a girl is Omo. So many people crave to have Omo without differentiating. So many people are on it. So many people have overcome that barrier. So many people throughout their lifetime, they don't have Omo. They don't have a child. You are privileged to have a child, irrespective of the sex of the child. In some cultures, they even go to the extent of, if the wife keeps on giving birth to a particular child, a particular sex, there are so many problems from the family, from the husband, and from so many areas, because they don't know what God has done for them. If those particular set of people that are looking for a child have the privilege of having that child, well, we say God will always be God. Because we see on the streets, we even see people that we as human beings feel they don't even deserve, because they cannot take care of those children. But the Almighty God, we continue to bless them. We continue to give them these children. So coming back to the question, there should be no difference, because we were told that we were all created in the image of God. Image of God. The image of God we don't know. That means either you are a boy, you are a girl, a female, a male, a Christian, a Muslim, whatever you are created in the image of God. And in both Holy Book, we are made to understand that we should love God first. And if we are created in His image, I should love you. I should love you. Without having
regardless of the religion,
the background, anything. Then we begin to move forward. In some cultures, discrepancies in the boy or the girl child is in various sectors, either education, culture, in different aspects, different sectors, we have a barrier. And we also find out that even some grown-up men or women, let me say the women now, that they are still close to their parents. I always tell people that it depends on, when you give birth to a child, it's a blank sheet of paper. It's whatever you write on it that will be read.
That the paper will carry, yeah.
So it depends on the affection you show to that child, that the child will reciprocate. Most people believe that it is that boy child that will carry on in our lineage. We have people like Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. I don't know if she has brothers.
She did not, I wouldn't know.
Nobody knows
And
about
she
her
did
brothers.
not- yes, she also maintained her maiden name.
Yes.
You know,
To show-
making her surname a compound
Name.
one.
We also have, that is even in the business
sector.
world,
yeah.
Okonjo-Iweala, we have Oprah Winfrey. When we go into entrepreneurship, we have our own Ibukun Awosika.
Awosika, yes.
You understand? We also have Ellen Sirleaf. We have Kamala Harris.
The first
You understand?
female president
Female
in Liberia.
president.
Yes.
You understand? We have Malala in the sector, in the education sector. You understand? We even have our own, when we go to the science world, apart from Marie Curie, we also have our own Dr. Oyewale.
Yeah.
They are brothers.
Yes, they have.
They have brothers.
And yet they are carrying the name of the
Because
family, you know, to
of
places.
what as the way they have brought them up, the way they have given them. We even have Chimamanda. You
Ngozi
understand?
Adichie, yes.
Because we have the way they have brought them up. So the issue of it's a boy child that we project my name.
No.
I think because that is in some areas, that is why they believe that, okay, it's a boy child I want. And I just mentioned these females that we get to know the name of their father or the name of their husbands.
Through their efforts.
The efforts they
yes.
have put into the society. So when we look at, in some cultures, you even see that they feed the boys more than the girls.
They feed the boys more than
the
the girls.
girls.
Before I will even allow you, go further. I'm bringing the woman now into this picture. Now, in many families, I once heard a young man who said until his wife, is delivered of a boy, all the girls are still, they are not up to one boy for him.
Okay.
I'm talking about reality into this world. Now, I want you to picture the mental challenges the woman will be going through.
It's not just the woman.
In such a home and the family.
A scenario occurs when it is time when Valentine is coming, the time of Valentine, because I'm a professional licensed physics teacher. So aside of being a physics teacher, I also talk to my students. So a day before, I talk to the boys and the girls that if you allow yourself to be messed up because of a cup of ice cream, you will live to regret it for the rest of your life.
The rest of their lives. Yeah.
I now told the boys that if you think it is the girl that is at the receiving end, you are not free. Because there is nothing that says a boy should not remain a virgin. But those are the differences. They keep on hammering on the girl. You must keep your virginity. What about the boy?
The boy out of it.
Why can't he keep his own virginity? I now told them, I talked to them about it, that take yourself out. If that is what is going to entice you, continue saving your money and take yourself out. I spoke to them that, you know that some of you are in broken homes or in a state of condition you are because your mother got pregnant through that act. And it's affecting you as a child. I know of a woman that her first child, let me use the word ate with passion. And she keeps blaming the child that the child is the cause of her downfall, because when she got pregnant with the boy, she could not further her education. I was like, I don't understand. What's that is her own belief.
Is innocent.
You get it, that some of you are also innocent, but you are in this shoe. At the end of speaking to them, a girl just came and I said, if you are in that situation, there's something we call sins of omission. You forgive your parents because they don't know what they are saying. A girl just came to me and said, I've forgiven my father. I said, what happened? She was crying. She said, thank you for that talk. I said, what happened? Is he molesting you? They said, no. That when the mother gave birth, based on the question you asked, that the first, second child, third to the third, they were females. And when the mother was pregnant with her, the father was happy. He was so sure that the child is going to be a boy. That from that moment that the mother gave birth to her, with pleasure, he did not even want to see any that. She and her younger sister were in school. She will give you will give her money, give to your sister. When she say, I don't have, now why didn't you come as a boy? I now told the girl that, do you know the father does not know that it is the cause? Because we have what we call X chromosome and Y chromosome.
X and Y, yes.
That is your daddy that determines the sex of the baby.
Yes.
The girl was looking. So when she got home, she said, since she said she has forgiven him, she now changed to him, smiling with him, like pitying him that you don't know that it's your fault. The following week, the man just came and said, I'm looking for, he was coming with her, I'm looking for Mrs. Silo. I said, what happened, Oga? He just came and said, you are the one. I said, that did what?
Yeah.
He said, can I hug you? I said, no. I don't know why you want to hug me. He now said that I have transformed their home. That he just realized that the girl just changed towards him. It was not like what happened. The girl now, when he was calm, that Daddy, what he said is a lie. He now said he went to his chemist friend. That one now told him that you are the cause.
Very simple, you are the cause.
So when you are doing that, you are giving so women should also know some facts. So when the man is coming from that angle and saying, you did not give me a male child, oh boy.
It's what you gave me that I do.
I'm just the carrier.
Yes, it's as simple as
that. You understand? So the man will calm down. So we have so many children that are very, very brilliant that have been cut short. Like the literature book, although I'm in sciences, although one of my friends is late now, made me read all those their literature books. Second Chance. If you have read Second Chance, you know what she went through because she's a girl child.
Yes.
Do you understand? And there are so many people like that their story did not come to limelight because of family background, somebody's belief. They have already killed their career. They have already pegged them and given them emotional trauma that they will never come out of.
Okay. In order for people not to, be consumed now by this trauma. We've seen the woman will be going through a lot, especially where she didn't know.
Exactly.
How can such situations be, resolved? And what can education, enlightenment, and communication do in addressing all these challenges of boy child and girl child, especially in the homes?
Now, I think we have more awareness. So many programs, and you see them celebrating the girl child, advocating for the girl child. We are talking about even the SDG goals, gender equality. You understand? I think there is more awareness. And I think it just has to be passed properly. Okay. When people say what a man can do, a woman can do better. You understand?
How should it go?
Do you understand? That one also has its own, are you sure you can do it? Are you not saying?
So it shouldn't be.
So whoever is passing the message out should pass it properly. When you come from the direction that we are equal in the sense that we are created the same way. The only difference is just the reproductive organ and some other features. You understand? We have so many women now that are playing the roles of the father. And if we had wanted to stay in that line, that it is a man that can do it, most men, they will buy you.
Okay.
Because you are saying that I'm going to provide everything. I'm going to do this.
This time and age.
You don't want that woman to assist you. Because there are some people that, I know of somebody that says if that in their own clan, where they come from, if a woman builds a house, the man cannot go and live in that house.
Interesting.
You understand? So many educational programs are coming up, even in the areas, in the churches, in the mosque. There is now this sensitization that a child is a child. It's the affection you give to the child. Look at when we say the table turns. As we are now, it's our children that are telling us what to do and say, what are we going to eat?
Of course.
So
unlike before,
that is the one that I say, this is what we are going to eat. So if we now treat them properly, when the table turns, is the treatment we are giving them, they will give to us. You will see some people as old as they are, say, let us call mommy. Let us talk to daddy. Let us do this. So those educational programs and those the sensitization that everybody is equal as long as you have the same blood running through our vein. You can't cut open a man and a woman and say your own is green blood, your own is purple blood.
Blood is blood, it's
Blood
red.
is blood.
Blood is blood.
Life is life.
Yeah.
As long as we take that life important, then we'll move forward. We remove every other barrier that you are living, you are alive. Then the woman too should always, like, I have gone into the labor room and I have come back. There are so many people that want to get pregnant. Those are the ways they could console themselves.
Yes.
If the man is coming from any other angle, there are so many people that want to be a mother. They are not yet a mother. Don't worry, let me just take this child.
Yes.
There are so many people that went into labor that did not come out of labor. There are so many people that have these children, and you know, so many other comparisons.
Yeah.
So you just be yourself as a woman and that child, because some of the children also get that hateful vibes that you're supposed, like that girl I told you about. So you as a child should also, like, I am alive.
Yeah.
Where are my mates? And make sure you convince them that you can also become a pride of the nation.
Yeah.
And not just that of the family. All right, we have people. There's this young man. He said, he told me that, say, look, the first 2 children is what I desire. I want 2. I've told my wife. If you go beyond 2, if you say you are looking for one man or one woman or one, I really don't care. All I wanted and desired, 2 children. And see, lo and behold, they had 2 girls. Sometimes even the mothers will be the one, you know, raising these issues of why don't I try more? Let's try more. Maybe because of the family belief and also acceptability.
Yes.
Because some women will have this assumption that if they don't have a boy child, they don't have, you know.
I assets now, because some people are like, if you don't have a male child, if we are going to share his property at his demise, you are not going to partake in it. That is if you yourself are not hardworking.
That
Who
is
told
it.
you that when I bring my own, you bring your own? They will not leave
They will not
your
leave.
own
They will leave you. I tell you, they will leave it.
We see so many
Face
women
other thing.
trying, after so many girl child, they are still at the expense, detriment of
their own health.
Because my own analogy is that once you get pregnant, you don't have your life for the next 3 years.
At all.
Minimum 3 years. You don't have your life. If you want to grow that child, like my children, I breastfed them for 6 months without water, and for 2 years, even in this era, they are like, I don't understand this kind of education that you now have. You go to one corner, and we had to
And
go
it's
to the
safer.
hospital.
It's safer.
Yes,
It's
really.
safer.
So,
It's
if
really
you are now
healthy.
thinking of the sex of the child, and this one is just 6 months, it's a girl, I have to go again, it's another girl, you are depreciating. And you now say the man is looking outside. When you have,
Can you imagine?
Abi.
Okay, Abina. So, over to
Àbí
you.
now. Adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run láàárọ̀ yìí nítorí tí ó ṣeun. Nítorí tí àní Ọlọ́run àlàyé dúró láéláé nínú ayé wa. Àbẹ́ẹ̀rí ọmọge kan láti ẹ̀ pè wá láàárọ̀ yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀yin náà rí i pé kò dìgbà téèyàn bá san wọ́n níbi ilé san bí ilé ò san. Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní àwọ̀ báyìí. Òun náà ní àáwò. Ní ti àárọ̀ yìí, a fẹ́ sọ wípé àwọn ìpèníjà wo ló wà nínú títọ́ ọmọkùnrin àti ọmọbìnrin. Náà ni a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ bá ẹ sì ti ń gbọ́ tí wọ́n ti ń fọ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì yìí láti ìgbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò òyìnbó yìí mọ̀ pọ̀ mo ní bó ló ṣe wá jẹ́ àgbà tí wọ́n ní igbákejì olùrànlọ́wọ́ igbákejì ètò ẹ̀kọ́ nípínlẹ̀ Èkó àwọn náà ni wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní àárọ̀ ìyẹn ìyáàfin Kíkẹ́lọmọ Òsílò ẹ̀mọ̀ká.
ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ó mọ̀ ga o èmi náà rí pójú yìí ó rètè lọ́pọ̀
Ó ga.
ó yàtọ̀ nítorí pé wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún wa pé ìbímọ ti àwọn ó nítumọ̀ ó ní báwọn ṣe ṣe àwọn ò torí ìtẹ̀yàn kankan sọ wípé àwọn ń wo ọmọ àbáwọn ń bímọ àbẹ́ẹ̀rí wọn ìdúró tán ǹjẹ́ ìdí sọ pé nǹkan kan tẹ̀ ti jábọ́ ní ara èèyàn lọ́wọ́ mọ̀ ga o inú wa dùn ayọ̀ wa kún àwọn obìnrin tó kù náà àwọn náà mọ̀ ṣe bíi títí yín tó bá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu yín láàárọ̀ yín tí a fẹ́ gbéyẹ̀wò òun náà ni wípé àwọn ìpèníjà wo ló wà nínú afẹ́tọ́ ọmọkùnrin afẹ́tọmọbìnrin àbí pé káàkó sọ wípé tó bóyá kádà wọn pọ̀ tó ni àbí yẹn pa àwọn ìyá wa wọn ni olú ọmọ ẹ̀ka bẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ o ẹnìkan ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe ń ẹ mọ̀ pé ìyẹn ti di pé àti ń yàtọ̀ àti ń yà kan yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan báwo ni a ṣe fẹ́ gbégbà láyé tó àwọn ọmọ wa.
bó ṣe yẹ ká tọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa ó yẹ ká tọ́ wọn pọ̀ ni ká jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ wípé ayé yìí ìwọ tó bá wà láyé tó wà láàyè kó máa dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run tó má ti fi yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn àwọn ọmọ mi alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ méjèèjì ọkùnrin ni wọ́n ń dáná.
wọ́n dáná.
dáadáa tó máa ṣe ọbẹ̀ fún yín tó bá ro àmàlà àbí tó ro sẹ̀mú fún yín tí wọ́n bá ro starch.
lọ́kùnrin
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
olú ẹ̀ wọ́n
dáná dáadáa.
àwọn baálé.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so èèyàn kankan ò lè wá fi wọ́n ṣàkọ torí mi ò tọ́ wọn pé ọkùnrin ni ẹ obìnrin ni ẹ
kò dúró de nìkan tó jẹun.
inú ẹ ló fẹ́ jẹ sí. bẹ́ẹ̀ni kò ṣe inú mi.
táǹtì ẹ bá dé kó wá rọ àmàlà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni mo tẹ̀ tún wá ṣe róstà fún wọn gbà tó fẹ́ máa di ìwọ ló dá lánàá ìwọ ta ló ń dáná fún wa lọ́sẹ̀ yìí.
ó tán.
wọ́n dẹ̀ ń fọṣọ wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tí
wọ́n
ṣe nǹkan tó ọmọ yẹ kó ṣe.
tó ọmọ yẹ kó ṣe.
ìṣòro obìnrin.
gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ṣàlàyé pé bí orúkọ ti tèmi Kíkẹ́ lọ́mọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni gbogbo lọ́mọ
la máa kẹ́.
gbogbo lọ́mọ.
kò ṣe pé a máa kẹ́ ọkùnrin a máa fi obìnrin lẹ̀. tábàdẹ̀ wá wò náà àwọn ìyá wa yìí náà tí wọ́n jẹ́ kí àwọn bàbá wa ti ìka bọ inú ọpọlọ wọn tán rò ntẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́mọ eléyìí ò ṣọmọ. tí ọmọ wọn ọkùnrin bá wá gbéyàwó wọ́n á máa fìtínà ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin fúnra yín ẹ̀ tọmọ yín àbí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ yín yẹn tí ẹ ti jẹ́ kó máa ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ kan tó yẹ kó máa ṣe láti ilẹ̀ ó wá dàgbà ẹ wá ní ọmọ ọlọ́mọ yẹn o tó bá tẹ̀ wá lọ jẹ́ pé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ yẹn náà bó ṣe jóbìnrin náà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kẹ́ ọkùnrin náà ṣe kẹ́ òun náà ẹ mọ̀ pé zero nìyẹn equation yẹn ò balance ẹ wá máa ní ó fìyà jọ ọmọ yín ẹ wá débẹ̀ pé ṣé ọmọ yín gan fún rẹ̀ ṣó lè dá gbé nǹkan fún rẹ̀ ṣó lè dá ṣe nǹkan fún rẹ̀.
tó bá bọ ẹyin yóò jóná.
so títí yín náà ló máa dà so tí àwọn ẹbí àbí àdúgbò àbí ará àbí wọ́n sọ pé báyìí náà ṣe máa tọ́ ọmọ yìí o ọmọ ẹ obìnrin o kò lè lọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ o kò tẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ oko ni kó máa lọ torí kó máa lọ fọ́kọ ni àbí gbogbo wọn tó ń ṣe early marriage fún wọn kí lọmọ yẹn mọ̀.
kí ló mọ̀ tẹ́ǹtì lọ ilé ọkọ
ti lọ sílé ọkọ
kò kàwé kò kọ́ṣẹ́.
èyí tẹ́ wá rò kó fẹ́ jólú ọmọ fún yín wọ́n ní kò sí kẹta ọmọ ta ló mọ ọmọ tó máa sin òun ìhà tí ẹ bá kọ sí ọmọ yẹn ló máa kọ sí yín àwọn kan máa ní tí n bá lọ́kùnrin ló máa ṣe gbá a rí obìnrin tó ń ṣe mẹ́wàá tí ọkùnrin ò lè ṣe.
15.
òun la dárúkọ àwọn obìnrin tí a mọ̀ Ìbùkún Awóṣìkà gbogbo àwọn tó yẹ pé àwọn obìnrin náà ni wọ́n lọ́kùnrin wọ́n lọ́kùnrin
wọ́n lẹ́gbọ̀n wọn lábúrò tó dọ́kùnrin
wọ́n lábúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bọ̀ torí pé bí wọ́n ṣe ti tọ́ wọn wọn ò dẹ̀ ní ìgbéraga
nínú ẹbí
torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ máa ń nígbàgbọ́ pé tábà ti rán ilé ìlọ́sìn yìí àṣedànù làwọn ṣe ó ṣàṣedànù àṣepamọ́ ni ẹ máa jèrè ẹ tí ẹ bá fìfẹ́ mọ̀ sí wọn so gbogbo ọmọ la máa tọ́ bákan náà pàápàá jùlọ èyí tí ó wà ní òde ìsìn tí yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn wọn ti fi sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ òun ni ethics moral value tí a bá fi tọ́ ọmọ tí ó bá dàgbà àyànjú àyàngùn wọn ní kí àwọn ọmọ wa jẹ́ ọmọ tó fi ń tọrọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ọmọ tó fi ń tọrọ ọmọ.
tó fi ń tọrọ ọmọ. wọn sọ pé ọmọ mi ọkùnrin o
tàbí ọmọ mi obìnrin.
ọmọ kó jẹ́ ọmọ tó fi ń tọrọ ọmọ kó tó lè máa fi ọmọ tọrọ wọn kọ tuntun rẹ̀ kọ́.
wọn kọ tuntun rẹ̀ kọ́.
Ọlọ́run tún bá wọn tọ́.
ẹ ṣeun ìyá wa níbi tí ẹ bá ọ̀rọ̀ dé yẹn ẹ sọ ẹ ní pé ká tọ́ wọn bákan náà ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn ẹ wò mí dáadáa àwọn dádì tí mò ń wò yìí ti wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni obìnrin ni ìyàwó wọn bí wọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá àbí Abigaili o ìyá Abigaili wọn bá ti dénú ẹbí ìyá Abigaili onáà sì dáhùn àbíjọ náà ló ń Abigaili kò ṣáà ti ìbọkùnrin kí ló dé tó fi jẹ́ ìpẹ́ máa ń kúrú ìwà báyìí sí àwọn èèyàn wa.
oyè ni òye àwọn dádì wa.
kí ló dé
ipe
ìkan tí ẹ̀dọ́ hospital bọ́yẹn ní kí ló bí o obìnrin mọ́ wálé o tó o bá tí o bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ́ wálé àti wà tọmọ ẹ ṣáà dúró síbẹ̀ kí ló dé pé ìkẹta wọ́n ti gbàjẹ́ kẹta wálé ẹ gbọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
oyè ni òye wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn oníbàọ́lọ́jì ṣe kọ́ wa wọ́n ní onímọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ pé a ní X chromosomes and Y chromosomes.
ìyẹn àwọn eyín kan
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó yẹ pé àwọn ọkùnrin àwọn ni ẹni tó máa jẹ́ pé àwọn náà ń determine bóyá ọkùnrin ló máa bí àbúbìnrin ló máa bí.
torí àwọn náà lẹ́yìn méjèèjì lára.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ni èyí tó bá ti fi sára obìnrin àwa kàn bá wọn gbé ni. obìnrin
kan dàbí àpò òwe ìyẹn envelope.
àwọn èyí tó bá ti fi sí ni.
lẹ́tà tọkùnrin bá ti kọ òun náà lágbè wá.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n jẹra wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ ni ẹ̀ tú àṣírí ara yín síta ni. tó lẹ́yìn gangan lẹ́ máa determine pé ṣé Abigail ni o àbí Abiboy.
ìyẹn ni pé tó máa ti pè yín ní ìyá Abigail ẹ̀yin náà bá ń dá wọn lóhùn pé bàbá Abiboy àbí bàbá Abigail ìyẹn ni pé ìwọ ló kó gẹ́ẹ̀lì ràn mí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èmi kò bẹ́ẹ̀ gbé ni ìwọ ló sọ pé òkè o nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kó gbére o.
gbére o lóṣù mẹ́sàn-án.
oyè yẹn yẹ kó bóyá tó bá ti ń ṣe àwọn antinata tó bá ti ń ṣe yẹn kó má máa ṣe fáwọn obìnrin nìkan
àtọkùnrin
bóyá kó máa pa àwọn ọkùnrin náà pé èyí tó bá ti bí dádì wa ẹ̀yin ni o bóyá tó bá ti ń yé wọn láti bẹ̀ àwọn fúnra wọn ẹ̀mọ̀ pọ́n bẹ́yàn bá ṣe gbé gbá ẹ̀ náà ṣe máa gbé bóyá tó bá ti ń fi yé wọn láti bẹ̀ bóyá kí ní ìyá reduce díẹ̀ then obìnrin yẹn fúnra ẹ̀ náà kò ní ní dààmú ọkàn kò ní lẹ́jẹ̀ rúru suddenly pé kí ni mo tún bí yìí o because gbogbo obìnrin kọ́ ló ní charisma yẹn láti sọ pé obìnrin ni ẹ bá ń gbé ọmọ mi náà ní ọmọ lọmọ nǹkan tó bá ti sọ fún báyìí tí society bá ti accept ẹ̀ báyìí òun náà ti wọ́n pé lọ́ọ̀ọ́ kíní kan ṣe kíní kan orí ẹni bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe lé mi kúrò lé orí ẹni bàbá ẹ̀ ò ṣe wojú mi mọ́ ó ti gbà pé bàbá yẹn gangan náà ni torí àwọn nítorí gbogbo ẹ̀
àwọn náà ni
kí àwa obìnrin ká lọ fọkàn ara wa balẹ̀ kí a wá tọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn kí a tọ́ wọn kí gbogbo àwọn tó sọ pé wọn ò lè jẹ́ báyìí ká gbàdúrà pé Ọlọ́run bá wa tọ́ wọn kán wá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ní ti dáadáa.
àmì kan jólú ọmọ ẹ ṣeun ìyá wa ìbẹ̀rù kan máa ń wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àbí ọmọbìnrin ju ọmọkùnrin lọ ìbẹ̀rù náà wà ní wípé táwọn kínkín ni ẹbí ilé náwó lórí wọn kò jẹ́ wọn kàwé mẹ́fà ó gbóyún gbẹ̀yìn náà ni ẹ gbọ́ ṣé bó ṣe yẹ kó rí àwọn obìnrin náà sì wá gbà pé tó wọn kù sí ní wọn ló yá ẹjẹ àkókò kọjú sí ká kọjú sí àbíbàsíìtì ká fi èyí ńlẹ̀ àbí bò ni wà fàmì náà lẹ̀ ní tàmì náà ré wọn wà ní kò ní pẹ́ lọ ilé ọkọ ń tiẹ̀ àmì náà ní pẹ́ lọ ilé ọkọ ẹ kọjú sí àbíbàsíìtì oní ògbórúkọ ẹbí ga ní baálé òní dáúdù.
gbogbo yẹn náà ó wà lọ́wọ́ obìnrin o ó wà lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin náà torí pé wọ́n sún yà wọn síwájú ni àmọ́ ọmọ tó máa sin wa àmọ́ ọmọ tó máa gbẹ̀yìn wa àmọ́ ìhà tí a bá kọ sí òun náà ni nǹkan tí a máa jèrè
tó máa kọ sí wa
bá ṣe tọ́ ọmọ yẹn a rí ìgbà tó sọ pé àwọn fúnra wọn ti fẹnu wọn sọ pé ìwọ ò lè ṣoríire ìwọ ló máa ṣoríire
ilé ọkọ náà ni ó kó padà
táwọn ní ok ilé ọkọ yẹn sìn olórí burúkú lẹ fẹ́ kó lọ ilé ọkọ
can imagine
ọmọ tí ẹ kọ́ tí ẹ ṣe gbá tó bá wá láti bẹ̀ pé ọkọ mi ó ti fẹ́yàwó mi tó dán ní mi ò kàwé ẹ wá gbé gbà ẹ ní tó bẹ̀ jìyà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó wá ló fẹ́ lé síta ò fẹ́ mọ́ ẹ̀yin gangan ni ẹ ti sọ pé ọmọ yìí o kò lè ṣoríire láti ilẹ̀ tí ò jẹ́ yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ pé nǹkan tí a bá ti jẹ́ ká máa bá wọn sọ pé ìwọ olóríire ni ẹ
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ó ti ṣoríire ìwọ ló máa àdẹ̀ní fìkan kẹ́kan torí bí ta ti ń yan náà àti ń fìkan kẹ́kan nìyẹn gbóúnjẹ àbúrò ni o ìwọ lóbìnrin ìwọ lẹ̀gbọ́n o gbóúnjẹ lọ fún àkànní nìyẹn àrólé ṣé
gbóúnjẹ dáúdù fún
láyé tá a wà gan-an nísìnyẹn ẹni tó bá dán yẹn wò gan o ti kọ́kọ́ pínlẹ̀ ká torí oríire yẹn gan lè má jẹ́ kí dáúdù yẹn ṣe o.
ó lè bínú pé àbúrò mi nílé òótọ́
lóòótọ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣàbúrò ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ wá ní ṣé ìwọ nìkan a rí àwọn míì tó yẹ pé
oná náwó lé lórí.
gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ wọn ò rán ọmọ obìnrin wọn lọ síléèwé wọn ò jẹ́ kó ní láárí àwọn náà ó dàbí bí mo ṣe dà ní ọkùnrin wọn tó wá kó gbogbo ẹyẹ wọn lé lórí yẹn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló máa ń disappoint wọn
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ló máa ń fún wọn ní
ìjákulẹ̀ ni
torí tó bá ti gbé ga ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ tí ẹ wá kọ́ ní ẹ̀kọ́ tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ kọ́ tẹ́ bá wá ṣẹlẹ̀ pé àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí o bí mo ṣe sọ fún àwọn ọmọ mi pé tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí mi kì í bá wọn dá sí torí mo ní ìgbà tẹ́ máa wà papọ̀ ó dìgbà tí máa wà pẹ̀lú yín lọ mo máa jókòó tó bá tẹ́gbọ̀n wọn bá make decision ni tó bá ti wá ń le jù ní màmá text ẹ pé àjẹ́ kó dìde àwọn fẹ́ pa á ní. àwọn èèyàn kan ti wọlé rí tó ń nà àbúrò lọ́jọ́ kan tí mo ní ọ̀nà ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ ni mo ní mo wà ń bẹ̀ mi ò lè wà ń bẹ̀ lọ títí láéláé wọ́n máa fi kọ́ra ká máa wò wọ́n. ọmọ náà tó bá ti wá jẹ́ pé àwọn ẹbí bàbá ẹ̀ tọ́lá àwọn ẹbí kan wà tó yẹ pé wọn ò ní gbà tó bá fẹ́ tọ́ wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ o tó bá ti wà ń bẹ̀ náà lójú tó yẹ pé ẹ̀yin fúnra yẹn ti kọ fúnra yẹn ti tọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé fíìmù yẹn lè fẹ́ ṣe fún wọn ni pé lójókòó ẹ lọ gbóúnjẹ fún o tí wọ́n ti ń gbé ni wọ́n náà ti ń dìde ló ti ń gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn wọn ò ní kó jókòó ẹ̀ wọ́n wá gbé fún ẹ so àwa fúnra wa a ní láti ṣe iṣẹ́ púpọ̀ torí ọjọ́ ọ̀la wa ni òkú ṣe ọjọ́ ọ̀la ẹbí ọjọ́ ọ̀la títí wa.
ẹ ṣeun ìyá wa àwọn iṣẹ́ wo ló yẹ kí a máa yàn fún àwọn ọmọ inú ilé torí ọmọkùnrin rèé ọmọbìnrin rèé inú ilé ibòmíì oníṣẹ́ tó ń bó ọmọbìnrin lè ṣe onímí oníṣẹ́ tí ọmọkùnrin lè ṣe àtọ̀ sí ìtẹ́yìn lẹ́yìn gbórógùn ọ̀kà láwọn dáúdù lọ́wọ́ yìí o àwọn iṣẹ́ wo ló yẹ kí àwọn ọmọ wa máa ṣe nínú ilé jẹ́ kó yàtọ̀ kí tọkùnrin àti tobìnrin yàtọ̀ ni àbí gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá náà ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí.
kò yẹ kó yàtọ̀ tó rájọ́ ń gbénu ilé yẹn ni àjọ ń sùn ni ilẹ̀ yẹn tó ní kán wá gbá ìwọ náà tẹ̀ kọjá ló tẹ̀ kọjá bọ̀ èyí tó bá ti lè ṣe ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ tí wọ́n fúnra ẹ̀ tó bá ti dìde tó bá ti ń ṣe wàá lè sọ fún wọn pé ìwọ náà dìde kó lọ fà bọ́ èmi ti ń gbálẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ lẹ́nìkan lẹ́ni kó máa gbá tó bá di lọ́la tó bá jẹ́ ó ṣàmà kọ́kọ́ dá wà kó tó fẹ́ yàwó èwo ló fẹ́ ṣe tó bá ń dá gbélé yìí tó bá lọ sí ilé ìwé gíga wà ní abọ́nìkan àtàlù máa wá fà bọ́ báyìí wọ́n jẹ́ gbọ́ pé wọ́n ń fowó fáwọn kan pé wá fà bọ́
ṣèbí yẹn tó bá ní àǹfààní àti lè sanwó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
àwọn ní ò bá yọ kí ló máa ṣe à ń kọ́ wọn nítorí pé tó bá máa dá wà kán lè yanjú kán lè yòókù kán lè wúlò fúnra wọn kán wúlò fara kán wúlò fún ẹbí.
àdúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ á ti lè dá dúró pé tó bóyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ bóyá ńgbà tí ó bá lóyún ni yóò lè dáná fún ìyàwó kó lọ máa pé yẹ máa bọ̀ ó kó pa àwọn aráàyè ilé ìyàwó máa bọ̀ yóò jẹ́ pé oúnjẹ tí ò tó tẹ́lẹ̀ yóò tún àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìfúsáṣìírí ti ń jáde tó ti ń tún náà nìyẹn ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ bá máa bá mi kọjú sí àwọn dájì báyìí pé ẹ bá mi bá wọn sọ kí wọ́n ṣe kí ni kí wọ́n gba ara wọn wípé ẹ̀yin ni o ń tẹ́ bá ti gbélé àwọn ìyàwó yín lọ́wọ́ òun náà ni ó gbé padà wá tó bá sì wá gbé fún yín Ọlọ́run á bá yín ṣe kí ni á bá yín tọ̀ ẹ bá ń torí.
so nǹkan tí mo máa sọ fún àwọn dádì wa lálàkọ́kọ́ kí n tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ìyá wa ni pé ẹ̀yin ló lórí wa ìgbà tọ́lọ́run fi yín jo lórí wa ara àwọn àṣẹ tó fún yín náà ni pé ẹ̀yin lẹ máa pàṣẹ ṣọkùnrin ni mo máa bí sìn àbí obìnrin ló máa bí ara àwọn àṣẹ tọ́lọ́run ti dá mọ́ yín láti ilẹ̀ nìyẹn o so àfitẹ nísìnyí tí wọ́n bá ti wá bí ọmọ náà ẹ má gbé àṣẹ yẹn ẹ má yẹ wọn àṣẹ o ìyá Abigail kẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin gangan ni ẹ̀yin gangan lẹ ṣe ètò ẹ okùnfà irú ọmọ tí àwa obìnrin tí a máa bí ẹ̀yin obìnrin náà kí ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá ti ń sọ kì í ṣe tagídí lẹ máa fi jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ torí kò ń ṣe gbogbo èèyàn lólóye ìwọ kọ́ ni ṣèbí ìwọ ló ṣe tẹ̀nítẹ̀ni ni baálé mi ẹ jẹ́ adúpẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ adúpẹ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kọ́lọ́run bínú sí wa ẹ má jẹ́ kọ́lọ́run bínú sí eléyìí tọ́lọ́run tún ṣe fún wa yìí adúpẹ́ tó wà láyé ọwọ́ ẹ pé ẹsẹ̀ ẹ pé torí kò ń ṣe gbogbo ọmọ tán bí náà ni ó pé lára kẹ́yìn náà kẹfìtọ̀ kẹrin ìdùnnú ẹ mọ̀ pé yẹn gan ni tí ọ̀tá èèyàn bá ń wòyàn téèyàn ń dunnú gan orí àtúbọ̀ máa fọ́ ni béèyàn bá lè ṣe gbé gbà ló máa ṣe bá gbé bá ní mo ní 6 girls so me and my girls our girls ni
proudly yes
ẹni tó fẹ́ wá sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ gan tó bá ṣe wọlé báyìí ó fún wọn àtàwọn ọmọ ilé o aṣá ní olówó kan ní ilẹ̀ yìí ṣé Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá ni àbí tàṣe ọmọbìnrin náà ní
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
kí la tún wá ń sọ
kí ló tún wá kù
bó ṣe fi wọ́n yan gan káàkiri gbogbo kò ní lè gbé àwọn ọmọ mi rèé o ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ k'Ọlọ́run bínú sí wa kíkẹ́ ni ọmọ ẹ jẹ́ ká kẹ́ ọmọ lọmọ jẹ́.
adúpẹ́ gan ni ìyàwó ẹ̀yin náà ti gbọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ rí pé kódà lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run nípẹ́ di olùdarí ẹ̀kọ́ àgbà pátápátá agbára lọ́wọ́ Ẹlẹ́dàá mo sọ fún yín mo ní olùrànlọ́wọ́ olùkọ́ igbákejì olùkọ́ àgbà òun náà ni wọ́n ẹ rí bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ kódà wọ́n mú akin wọ́n mú jáde Ọlọ́run àti ọ̀ máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ forward ever backward never lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ẹlẹ́dàá abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n tí wọ́n ti sọ fún yín èmi ò lè bá yín sọ́nà mo ṣe ní kí wọ́n kọjú sí yín kí wọ́n sọ èyí dáàdì ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ ẹ̀yin ni bàbá girls ẹ̀yin náà ni bàbá bọ́ìsì ẹ̀yin bá ti túbọ̀ dé sí àwọn obìnrin lára náà kan là ń gbé kiri á wá gbé fóṣù mẹ́sàn-án àgbóṣù mẹ́rin ẹlòmíì ọdún mẹ́ta ẹlòmíì ọdún mẹ́rin á wá gbé bọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀tẹ́ mu á pẹ̀lú ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni abáwá táwọn ọmọ náà á jèrè wọn lágbára lọ́wọ́ ẹlẹ́dàá first lady àbí ẹ̀sìn gbọ́ obìnrin tí mo tún kéde àti first lady ó lọ jù.
All right, thank you very, very much. Now, before we will let go of you, you have said earlier that there shouldn't be any discrepancies when it comes to the sex of a child. Now, what will be your own suggestions for parents and caregivers, and also the society at large in raising the girl child and the boy child, molding them to be exemplary in life?
So, thank you for that. What I will advise, and I pray we take to that advice, is that every one of us, as long as we have life in us, we are very, very important. Very important, valuable, and that is the way we should be treated, irrespective of the gender. Gender discrimination or discrepancy is not the way forward. When you keep on doing that, even your helper, because there are some people that will like, because she's a woman, I'm not going to go to her. You don't know if that is your only help.
Never can
So, as long as that person has blood running in his or her vein, is created in the image of God, let us accept that person wholeheartedly. So, for caregivers, for parents, and like I said, especially to the male, you are the determinant of the sex or the gender of a child. Either you are in one capacity or the other, as a politician, as a policy maker, and you are a man. Know that a fellow man like yours was the person that determined that particular gender by giving the Y chromosomes. So it shouldn't come, because if it is not coming from the male, I'm sure the female that carried the child for 9 months will not be the one complaining. But because you as a male has already disagreed with that, that's why they go on in that direction. So I believe it is the male that can help us out. You are the head in all ramification, that even to the extent that you are the one that determine the sex of the child. So let them accept it, that once they come from that angle, that's my doing. And let us also don't go about doing that, because those people that are in the position of looking for children, are you making them sad or you making them happy? Don't let us be ungrateful. Let us be appreciative of whatever child, the gender that has been given to us. And let us put all our effort to treat them equally. Equally. To every action is an equal and opposite reaction. That is Newton's law. So what you give is what you get. And let us know that the table turns. When you treat that child with love and care, you will definitely get it in abundance in return.
Okay, so thank you very, very much. And in training children too, it should also be the same way. So if you are telling your son to sit back and allow the girl child do all the chores, don't forget that some girl somewhere has been properly trained and will eventually end up with your son. Don't complain, because you did not invest quality moral values in your boy child. So, as the expert has said, both the male and female should be treated the same. In moral values, they should be inculcated in them as it is desirable. Why we desire is a society that is, an acceptable one at any given time. It's in your hands to train up your child the way he or she should go. All right, that will be the much we can take at this time. We appreciate everyone who made today's production a successful one, and we pray that the Almighty God will continue to accept our prayers, especially at this period of fasting. We'll see next week by the grace of the Almighty. Enjoy the remaining parts of your weekend and have a great week ahead.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́ ọmọ rẹ òun náà ní Bíbélì sọ òun náà ní Quran náà sọ ó ní tọ́ ọmọ rẹ dáadáa kó lè bá fún ọ ní ìsinmi ọkùnrin ní obìnrin ní ìkan náà ní ọ̀kan lọ́mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà kò sí ẹ mọ́ fi ìyàtọ̀ kankan sí nítorí ọjọ́ iwájú ẹ wò títí dọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ àṣeré ẹ jẹ́ àṣegbàwé yìí kágbà rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ńkọ́ yóò fún wa ní ẹ̀san àdúpẹ́.
Thank you very much. Very much.